welcome back to my channel. So I'm in such a good mood today. I don't know why. I think I just woke up on the right side of the bed, but welcome back to Spruce News. I'm Roxanne. If you don't know me already, welcome to my channel if it's the first time that you're dropping by. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be doing my top 10 kind of favourite luxury beauty products, but these aren't really, I would say, luxury products. They're more expensive than high street brands, like your drugstore brands, but they're not quite high end as in your Yves Saint Laurent, or, you know, they're not Dior or, well actually there is a Chanel in here, but they're not really extremely expensive brands, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm just going to jump in because I've got some really fantastic goodies, and these are just things I absolutely love and I've been using and I can't get enough of. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you is my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation, and I use the shade 7 Medium, which looks like that. And I absolutely love this foundation. So this is one of the first Charlotte Tilbury beauty products I ever purchased, and I've continued to buy it over the last few years because I really love it, and it's so long lasting. You can really build it up and kind of have a real full coverage makeup look, or you can just wear it quite lightly on your skin if you want a natural look. So I really love this, and I also like the fact that it doesn't break me out. So there are quite a few foundations that I have a bad skin reaction to, and I'm not quite sure why or what ingredients it is that makes me break out, but Charlotte Tilbury doesn't actually do that, so I really love it for that fact. But yeah, so there's that. It's like a little Oscar prize. Next on the list is my Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. So I purchased this a few months ago and I did a first review video on this, so I'll link that above for you to check it out if you want to. This is my absolute favourite eyeshadow palette right now. All those shades in here are just incredible. They're all kind of colours I wear and they all suit my skin tone, which is why I love it. I buy so many eyeshadow palettes and I tend to give them away after a while because I don't use them. I like to buy eyeshadow palettes that all the shades I would use. I find that when I spend my money, because I don't earn a lot of money, I genuinely don't earn a lot of money, and I like to spend my money wisely on beauty products that I can get the most out of. And this is just one of those palettes where I feel like I genuinely did. So I purchased palettes previously where I thought I was getting my money's worth, and in actual fact I'd only used 4 or 5 shades out of the palette, where this one I'd use all of the shades because every single one of them is kind of shades that I would use, and I really love this palette. It's just so good and it's so high quality, and it's just such a gorgeous palette. Really pigmented shades, and it would literally last me all year round. I could wear this all year and be extremely happy. I literally could just live with this one palette and I could get every makeup look that I wear just from using this. The only downfall I think for this, for most people, is that it costs £43, and I don't know what the American price is, but obviously I purchased this from Beauty Bay and it is quite an expensive beauty palette, but for me, I've used it so frequently, I've got my money's worth. But if you won't use all these shades and you won't use it very often, I wouldn't purchase this, just because it would be a waste of your money. And I definitely recommend that you purchase a palette that would be that's kind of within your budget but also worthwhile, because this is so worthwhile for me, but it may not be for you. Next on my list is this Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, and I did a review on this so long ago, but this palette is just still to this day one of my favourite palettes, and the reason being is because I absolutely love the shades. I think there's one shade in here that I would never use, and that's this shade right here, but all those other colours are just there for me, and I just absolutely love it. I just think it's a gorgeous, really affordable palette. So this cost me £18. Obviously it's not an expensive product, but it is more expensive than, you know, my MUA palettes and kind of any other, I guess, high street drugstore palettes, I'd say this is probably a little bit more expensive, which is why it's in this video and not my affordable makeup video. I really love Zoeva anyway. I recommend their products so highly, and each of their shades are just really buttery, and you just get a really good payoff for like their shades. And I think for the price itself and how much you get, it's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, and for me, I would take this on holiday because I've got kind of like my if I'm going to a wedding, I've got my wedding shades, I've got my holiday kind of bronzy summery shades, I've got my autumn winter shades. It's literally so versatile, and it's one of those palettes that I would use all year round. So I just love it. I just absolutely love it, and I would definitely recommend this palette if you are looking for a very versatile palette to purchase. This would be the one that I would suggest to you guys. Next, I'd have to put this on my list. So I purchased this a few months ago, and it's my MAC Prep and Prime, and I've been using this every single day, whether I wear foundation or not. It kind of just gives me that little bit more oomph, especially if my makeup over the course of the day is kind of fading. It's really nice just to spritz this, and it just brings my makeup back to life. It gives me a really nice dewy look, and I just think it's fantastic, and I absolutely do recommend it. I remember seeing so many YouTubers and so many beauty gurus kind of talking about Prep and Prime, and I was like, oh, it's basically just water, it just looks like water. And that was my attitude until I purchased it, because I was on a photo shoot at work and one of the makeup artists actually used it on me, and I fell in love with it. I absolutely fell in love with it, and it was just like liquid gold to me. So it's definitely a product I would recommend because it just revitalizes your makeup. That's basically what it is. And it also, if you spritz a bit on your blending brushes and you want a really pigmented eye look, this is your best friend. This is your best friend. So you're gonna get quite a bit of MAC in this video because I didn't realise how many MAC products I absolutely love and wear every day. So obviously my absolute fave is my MAC Give Me Sun Skin Mineralizing Powder. I did my 1 minute beauty video on this, and this is what it looks like. It's just heaven. This is just an absolutely gorgeous product. I've purchased this over and over again. This is my favourite ever beauty product. There is no other beauty product that compares to this. No other beauty product that I use every single day, because I swap and change my mascaras, my blushes, but this is one I use every day, regardless. Next up is, of course, my Benefit California blush. I have used this so much that I'm like literally, I think I'm nearly reaching pound. Like, you know when you look at a product and you think, not much left of that, gonna have to buy another one. This is just beautiful. It looks fantastic. It's really great for the summery spring looks. It gives me a nice rosy glow. It smells like heaven. It's just so beautiful. The smell is incredible. I absolutely love it. I can't even tell you how much I love it. It's just such a gorgeous product, and I think it cost me $24.50, and I think the price for the quality is fantastic. Obviously there are other blushes out there if you're looking for a more affordable brand that's within your budget, but if you can afford this, or if you can save for this, I definitely would recommend it. So there's that. So this is the last I would say face product before I go on to lip products, because the rest are all lipsticks, so I thought I'd get the face ones out the way, even though your lips are on your face, you know what I mean. Okay, this is the matte Painterly Pro Long Wear Paint Pot. Looks like that. So I have been using this product so frequently lately, so I've been trying out loads of different new eye looks and trying to work with different eyeshadows, because I am trying to get better at doing makeup tutorials for you guys. I have tried to do a few more. Obviously I'm not a makeup artist, I don't profess to be a makeup artist, I'm very much learning makeup, but this is an absolute wonder of a product. When I want to actually apply eyeshadow, it really just keeps it in place. It's a really good base product for your eyes, and it cost me £16, which is quite expensive. I have to admit, it is an expensive product, but I have used it and I think it's really, really good. So it is a product I would recommend if you can afford to purchase this. If not, I think there are different alternatives. I am planning a dupe video, and I do have a good dupe for the Painterly paint pot, so I will share that with you very soon. Now on to lipsticks. So these are my last 3 products in no particular order, because obviously this entire video is not in any particular order. It's not like 1 to 10. It's kind of just here's 10. You get me? But first, okay, so this one is a more expensive lipstick, and the reason it's in here, 1, because I absolutely love it, 2, because one of my very good friends purchased it for me a very long time ago, and 3, I mean, it's just beautiful. So this is my Chanel lipstick, and I just love the packaging. I love the red colour. I love that it's got Chanel around the lipstick base. I mean, that's just everything. And I absolutely love red lipsticks. It's definitely one of my favourite red lipsticks. It's not the one I've got on right now, but it's definitely one of my favourite red lipsticks of all time. It's just such a classic colour, and it's in the shade Rouge Allure. I have tried so many red lipsticks in my time, and this is one that's really up there with the best, I have to admit. I think it's about £20 for this lipstick, which is pricey just for one lipstick. But to be honest, I mean, I think it's actually more affordable than my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I didn't realise that. But anyway, yeah, absolutely love this product. Absolutely gorgeous on, silky, smooth, gives a little bit of a glossy shine. I love matte lipsticks, but this is one red lipstick that when I put it on, I just think, yeah, classy. It's just such an elegant colour. It's very Chanel. It is very, very Chanel. So next is my MAC lipsticks. So I've got 2 here, but actually I would say all my MAC lipsticks are in my top 10. And because of the actual application, the style, the pigmentation, the just diversity in shades, everything about these lipsticks I absolutely love. They're not drying, they give me a really nice colour, they suit my skin tone. Obviously I only purchase MAC lipstick shades that suit my skin tone, because otherwise what's the point. These I think are £16.50 each or £17.50 each, I can't remember. I do tend to buy MAC lipsticks mostly when I go to the airport, because I get them cheaper. Not to be cheap, but you know, every little helps really. But I do absolutely love MAC lipsticks. They're a staple definitely in my makeup collection. And finally, Miss Charlotte Tilbury comes back in. So I have quite a few different shades. So I've got Birkin Brown, Very Victoria, Penelope Pink, Red Carpet Red, and I've also got Sexy Sienna, which is in my work bag at the moment. So I absolutely love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I really love the matte lipsticks rather than her glossy lipsticks. So the shade that I've got on right now is Red Carpet Red, which looks like that, and it's definitely kind of one of my favourite red lipsticks as well. I love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks because they're long lasting. Yes, they are slightly expensive for lipsticks, but I think for the quality, the look it gives you, the overall kind of feel on your lips is just priceless. And I really love her packaging. I mean, they're just so classy. So yeah, Charlotte Tilbury is she's one of my faves, you know. So that's it, guys. That is my top 10 favourite more expensive beauty products. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.